Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my everyday makeup look, which I'm really excited to do because I haven't done a makeup video in so long and it's well overdue, so I thought what better way to get back into it than with an everyday makeup look. So this is the makeup that I did today, and this is pretty much what I've been wearing every day lately for the past little while, and I really like it. I think it just evens everything out and makes you look nice and pretty, and it's not too easy, it's not too hard to do, and I just really like it. So if you want to see how to achieve this everyday makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I do is take my L'Oreal Lumi Magique Pure Light Primer and pop this all over my face. So I've already done my skincare and moisturised and everything, and this is the primer. And I recently got this actually, and I really love it. I wasn't sure if I would like it or not. I thought it might be like a bit too glowy, but it's really nice. So then I go in with foundation, and the one I've been using at the moment is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation, and I use the shade 2C Rose Vanilla, and it's like not the perfect match, but it's good enough. So then I take my damp beauty blender and I just start like bopping that, I don't know what to call it, bopping it, buffing it, blending it into the skin. And I recently bought this beauty blender, and I got it in a set. Oh, you would have seen it in my last haul video. And it is like the greatest thing ever. It's so good. It just makes putting on your foundation so easy and beautiful, and it just leaves you looking really natural, and I think that the L'Oreal True Match foundation is a really good pair with the beauty blender. I just think that they both work well together. So now that my skin is looking a lot more even, I go in with some concealer, and at the moment I've got the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch highlighting concealer, and this one's okay. It's not my favourite, but it's okay for the moment, and I just put that underneath my eyes and then go back with my beauty blender and blend it in. So now to set my base, I've been using the NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder, and it's one of those like white translucent mineral powders, and I just take it on a Jessup tapered face brush. I like this powder because it sets your makeup and stops me from looking super shiny, but it doesn't make me look really flat either. Sometimes with powders you can just look a bit too matte, I guess, whereas this one still leaves a bit of glow and like luminescence to the skin. Now I'm going to put a little bit of eyeshadow primer on just for when I come to do my eyes in a moment, and I've just got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this one's alright. I find it really hard to find eyeshadow primers that actually work, so this one's not too bad, but it's not foolproof. Like, it does crease sometimes. Okay, so next is bronzer, and I've only recently started doing bronzer as an everyday step. I used to skip it all the time before, but I started using my Benefit Hoola bronzer again and fell back in love, and now I just can't seem to stop using it. And I take it on a Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek brush, and I just tap it in, and you barely get any fallout with this actually, and then I just use it to lightly bronze the skin to the point where you can hardly tell that I'm really using it, but I feel like it makes a tiny bit of difference that I like. So then we move on to blush, and this is the Tarte blush palette that I got recently that I showed also in that haul video, and I am so obsessed with it. I'm going to use one of the more darker shades down here. I think I might go for Montage. So Montage is this one here, and it's just like a deep sort of berry mauvey sort of colour. And Tarte blushes are some of my absolute like all-time favourite blushes. So the fact that I have 10 different shades here just makes my heart so happy. Okay, so I'll do my eyebrows next. So first I just sort of brush through them with a little spoolie. And then for a more everyday look, you've probably seen me use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit many times before because it's one of my like absolute favorites. And I normally use this side, the more gel kind of side, as you can see, but lately I've been using the powder and I love it because it's just a little bit softer and more natural. So I'm going to use that today, and I've just got this little like angled like wing liner brush, or I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but just sort of like any angled brush that's quite little does the job. I'm not the best at doing my eyebrows, so let's hope that looks okay. And then I just set them with a clear brow gel. I'm still using the one from Anastasia. This just seems to last forever and ever. Okay, so now it's time for eyeshadow, and for every day I keep it really basic. I either wear nothing at all or I wear something that's quite shimmery and pretty, and at the moment I've been so obsessed with using Kitten from Stila, and this is from the Stila in the light palette, which I've had this for a good 3 years, and I just hit pan on Kitten and I'm really excited about that for some reason. So I just take any kind of like sort of fluffy shadow brush. This is the Luxe Soft Definer from Zoeva, and I just dip it in there. This one has a bit of fallout, so make sure to tap it off. And then I just pop it on the lid, and it's so pretty and brightening, and I just love the way it looks. Then I just take a blending brush. This one's from Jessup, and I just kind of lightly blend the outsides. And then pop some mascara on. This is the Tarte Gifted mascara. Now for some highlighter. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer highlighter, which I am so obsessed with. I've been using this for almost a year now, and I just think it's the greatest thing. So I just put some on the tops of my cheekbones, and then a little bit on the tip of my nose. And I would usually do a brow bone highlight using this, but because I put the shimmery shadow all over my lid, I'm going to use something else. So I'm just going to take my ring finger, and I'm going to take the shade Bear from the Stila in the light palette and just put some of that on instead. Okay, now last but not least is lips, and I've been really into the kind of pinky, mauvey, nudie sort of shades, and two that I've been really loving. The first is the Colourpop Lippie Sticks in the shade Lumiere, which is so pretty. It's like, look at that. I just love it so much. It's such a unique colour, and I just really like it. And then I've also got the Bite Beauty what's it called? High Pigment Pencil in the shade Rhubarb, which is a very similar shade. It's just a little bit more of like a peachy colour, whereas that one's a little bit more purpley. And I'm going to go for the Bite Beauty one today. Okay, and that is the lips done, and I really like how it looks. I just think it ties everything together but still keeps it really natural and minimal and pretty for just an everyday look. So I really hope you liked this. I hope you liked coming along with me and seeing how I do my everyday makeup at the moment. And I'm going to try and get better at doing some more makeup looks, because I haven't done a makeup video in terms of where I actually put it on my face in probably more than a year, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to get better at doing those. So thank you so much for watching. I will have all of the products that I used listed down below if you wanted to go and check them out. And I hope you all have a really beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!